Hi, Matthew from Factbird here, and today I'm going to walk you through how you as a production manager can optimize your production using Factbird's smart data collection. So jumping right into it here, here's how you can see your live production and how it's performing. Now this is gathering data from a specific line in your factory, and you can see here this live graph that shows when production is happening, when it's gone down. You just get this basic graph that shows how your production has been performing, in this case over the last 48 hours. Now you can look at this over a shift, you can look at it over a particular batch, or you can look at it over a specific time frame. That's entirely up to you. Now looking down here beneath this, you get your base KPIs for the last 48 hours. So you can see how many units you produced, your longest non-stop, your number of stops, and so on and so forth. Now these are somewhat customizable. So this is a brewery line that you're looking at. That's why it says bottles, but in general, we can make this look how you like it to. So looking at this, you get that base level of how the data looks for you in your live production. But looking through here to the shift dashboard, you can really see how it's performing right now in real time. Now, a lot of our customers tend to have this shift dashboard on a big screen over their production site so that your operators and you as a production manager can see how you are performing. So as you look at this black line running through the middle here, that shows how much you need to be producing to hit your target by certain times. And as you can see, this green segment over the top of the black line shows that they're currently producing more than they need to. So they're above target. And if they keep producing this way, they'll reach their target earlier. Now, if they were to fall behind that, this green would turn into a red line underneath the black line. And so they'd know, both the operators and you as a production manager, that you've fallen behind your count and something needs to be done to make sure that you do reach your target on time, or else the shift is going to run late. So that gives you that initial how your production is running right now. But you also, as a production manager, need to know what's costing you time. And so we look at this analytics page here. And if we look at it over the last month, you can see which stops have happened over the last month most frequently, how often they've happened, and how much time they're costing you. So here you can see no activity at line, how many times that's happened, and how much time it's taken, your loss during operation. So these are your unplanned downtime. And they're, of course, what we're going to be most interested in. So clicking through into your unplanned downtime reasons, you can see here the different unplanned downtime stoppages that have cost you time, how many times they've happened, and how much time they've cost you. So here you can see a product jam has happened 32 times and cost you 686 minutes, as opposed to a belt snap, which has happened 16 times but only cost you 562 minutes. So it really takes that guesswork out of knowing what is actually costing you the most time, because you know how it is, there's often different opinions on the floor as to what's the biggest problem and how much time it's costing you. This cuts through that and gives you the facts. Clicking further into that, you can see with a product jam, for example, how many times it's happened, how much time it's cost you, how long it took to resolve, and so on and so forth. So you can really get that next level of understanding. You can also scatter plot this to see it over time so that you can understand if it's an issue that's happening all the time or if it's an issue that's happening on a specific time of day or a specific day of the week. So you can really get that next level of granularity. Looking next into the OEE tab, we can see here this extensive kind of OEE breakdown that you as a production manager can use to understand where it is that you're losing time. So here we're looking at a 720-hour period, and you can see due to this blue time, which is time you weren't planning to produce, this gray time of maintenance, this yellow time of cleaning, and this red time of all of your unplanned stoppages, gives you a value-adding time of 301 hours, which gives you an OEE score of just shy of 60%. Now this OEE score can really, it's a really great metric for us to measure our impact on companies. And we actually see an average of a 22% OEE increase in the companies that we work with. So using all of this data, you can see how you as a production manager can start to make decisions that will actually make an impact on your company and your organization. That you can start making decisions based on facts rather than intuition, and optimize your production, lower your running costs, and completely revolutionize the way your factory is performing.